It was very hard for our family, especially the way he died. And we just happy that it's all over now and we got the justice we know he deserves.
You mentioned that it's been a difficult challenge for the family. What has it been like for you personally, seeing the intense coverage that this has gotten and the fact that your uncle died in such a cruel manner?
It brings a lot of questions because I can't seem to understand why he died the way he did because he was a really good person.
Tonight, friends and family of Pastor Llewellyn Lucas are breathing a sigh of relief. All five men accused of kidnapping and beheading the spiritual advisor back in July 2016 have been found guilty of his murder. After an hour and a half of waiting with bated breath, a decision was rendered.
I thought the verdict would have gone differently for at least one or two of the accused.
William Danny Mason and four others are, by the same token, blameworthy for having committed the grisly slaughter. Attorney Norman Rodriguez represents Ashton Vanegas, one of four co-defendants.
He has been found guilty. He will be taken to the Colby Foundation. The judge will decide what his sentence is, and he will decide if he wants me to take this matter to the CCJ or some other attorney will take it for him, or take him, yeah.
Shouldn't it first go before the Court of Appeal as opposed to the CCJ?
Definitely, you are right. But I make mention of the CCJ because that is the ultimate court. I have no doubt that if it is overturned at the Court of Appeal, then it is highly possible that you will have, it will go further. You'll have further appeals.
In reviewing the evidence presented in the matter, Justice Antoinette Moore is satisfied that the accused men are guilty of the crime for which they are charged. Attorney Brian Neal, following the decision, empathized with Kieran Fernandez, whom he represented by court appointment.
I feel for my client. He has been convicted of a very serious offense. The court has obviously considered all the evidence, and in its view, all five defendants have now been found guilty of murder.
Sir, one of the salient points that you and your fellow attorneys defending the accused person suggested that the authorities handled this particular matter poorly, causing contamination. The judge is of a completely different view.
And that is her right. She is the trier of fact and law at this first instance stage, and it is absolutely up to her to determine which facts she accepts and which she rejects. She has, from my understanding of her summary ruling just now, accepted almost all of the prosecution's facts. And that is her right to do.
For Keja Usher, Pastor Lou's niece, justice was certain, despite the long journey it has taken her family to arrive at this conclusion.
I am very happy, and like my mom always says, that God is in control, and we knew that this would have happened. We were convinced that my uncle would have received justice because of the person he was.
Reporting for News 5, I am Isani Cayetano.